Alright, hello. So let's talk about a problem that's probably irritating you. So, we have an interface, your favorite. So considering that we have this public interface shape that has this method called is larger than, which returns something of type integer and takes one shape as a parameter of shape, and we have this class that implements it, we have to decide what are the valid headers that would work to implement is larger than. Now, hopefully you remember, of course you remember, I'm sure, interfaces are kind of like classes, except they don't have method bodies. Meaning, for instance, this is larger than, this int is larger than shape other. Does not have a body in it. Instead, it's kind of walled off. It's just the head of the method. There's no body for it. It doesn't have brackets, and then some kind of return that it has to have. Instead, it's just that on its own. That's a requirement. That's what an interface has. Just the method headers, no method bodies. So when we implement it, we have to give that method a body. So in this case, we're not actually being asked about implementing its body yet. We're just being asked what method headers or headings work for implementing is larger than. So let's take a look at this. The first one is public integer is larger than shape other. Well, is that the same as this one? There's a public there, but yeah, there should be a public there. That's fine. We can have public. That's fine. Otherwise, let's see. Return type is integer. Okay. Is larger than is the name. That's good. And the parameter is one shape. Okay. That checks everything off, actually. So we know 1 is at least an answer. So that means it's not that one, and it's not that one. So now we just have to see if 2 and 3 are also valid. Alright, let's go ahead and knock out one of the easier ones. Public boolean is larger than object other. So there are quite a few things different here. One is the return type. I'm actually going to get to a smaller brush. Alright, one is the return type. The other is the parameter. Now, if you remember, all objects in Java inherit from the object class, even though they might not say extends object. Meaning, every class you've ever made, every public class blank, has extended object without saying so, even if it was extending something else. Technically, all objects in Java are polymorphic, because they all have multiple classes that fit, because they all are multiple classes. They are both themselves and the object class. So, in a way, object is still sort of valid, because a shape is an object. But at the same time, we have this issue with both of these parts, is that with the return type being different and the parameters being different, the compiler doesn't really recognize that in itself. It doesn't, so when we try to say it's implementing shape, it doesn't find this integer is larger than with parameter of shape. It doesn't notice anything like that in circle if you have 3 instead of 1. So with that case, it actually can't work. That will not be correct. That is not the correct way to do it. So we know it's not E. Okay, it leaves us down to 1 or 1 and 2. Well, we said this one didn't work because Boolean broke it. And the object part that we said didn't help. But let's go ahead and make that a little more specific now. Integer is fine. But with circle, that's different from the shape we had up here. And even if circle is a shape, we actually aren't able to do this. It's not able to find the method that is called is larger than that takes a parameter of shape. Therefore, this is not valid either. It's got to be the same header, meaning 1 only. Okay, so that's that right there. Thanks for watching.